folks, here's the WASR-10 that I purchased from one of the local gun shops. I believe this is a 1976 model, and it's in pretty good shape. It has a Tapco trigger here, and this is going to be a project on taking the stocks off, stripping them down, and I'm going to put a kind of a reddish dye on them and then seal them with not with polyurethane, but I'm going to use a tung oil or kind of oil like that. As you can see, it's a pretty good rifle. It shoots, I've probably shot maybe 1,000 rounds on it through it now, and it shoots pretty well. Took a while getting used to getting this thing sighted, because you know a lot of these gas blocks and the sights are canted. This one I think is a little canted, but I was able to adjust it with the windage. So otherwise it's a really good gun. But now we're going to make it a little better and change the hardwood out, or the hardware out, so that we'll refinish it and give it a darker color so it looks more like a real AK-47. So anyway, that's what this video is going to be. Hope you enjoy it. Here's a closer look at the wood stock. It's a laminate, and it's unfinished, or it has no finish whatsoever really. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. And you can kind of see this gun's had quite a bit of use already. So the hand stock on the bottom here has got a little more, I guess, hand oils already absorbed into the wood, but should be able to sand those out, I think. Okay, folks, here is all the materials you're going to need for this project. For the most part, you're going to need a wrench, preferably one that's a vice wrench that can clamp down, or you can use a very large plumbing wrench, adjustable multi-wrench, however you want to do it. You'll need a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver, or one that does both. Let's see. You'll need to have some RIT dye. The person that I'm borrowing this project from is somebody on YouTube called barkeepah, A-H. I'll put a link. There's a link on my YouTube channel for him, but he used this RIT liquid dye, which is usable on wood. So you shouldn't have any problem using this and getting a nice darker, reddish color that you would normally see on an AK-47 from an Eastern Bloc country or from Russia. Here are some sanding blocks. The sanding block is going to make it easier to work with than just using handheld sandpaper. I have different grains here. You don't have to have all of these, I don't think, necessarily. Of course, I don't know. This is the first project I've ever done. But I'm going to have a very rough grain and an intermediate and then a very light grain. According to the guy's video, he didn't use anything beyond this because if you use something that's too fine a grain, it won't allow the dye to absorb. So I have some steel wool, some of the finer stuff here, and then some of the rougher stuff. Again, I'm getting both of these even though I don't necessarily need them. And then we got cheesecloth here, which we'll use to apply the dye and then the tung oil at some point. There's tack cloth that you're going to use to wipe down in between sandings and application of the tung's oil so that you can get any loose materials or items off before you seal it. And then this is tung's oil. Now some people use polyurethane or something like that. I'm going to use tung's oil. I'm just going to use, or tung oil. I'm going to do it exactly the way this guy did it, since I've never done one of these projects before. But anyway, that's all the materials here. Assuming you have all the screwdrivers and maybe your own pair of gloves, all these items here added up to about a little over $32. Now I overdid it buying stuff. You could probably, maybe get rid of one of these, and you may already have some material. So you may be able to do this project for less than $25. What I will show you is what the prices are. These were basically anywhere from $3 to $4 a piece. Same for these. All of this I got at Home Depot in the painter's section. This cheesecloth I got from Michael's, but you can get something just like it at Lowe's or Home Depot in the painting section as well. The tack cloth as well. I got from there. These were about, I think, $3 a piece, and these were also $3 a piece, at least at Michael's, although you might be able to get them for about the same price at Home Depot or Lowe's. This RIT die is probably the second most expensive item you're going to get. It's about $4 or $3.99 from Michael's, and it's a liquid form too. Some folks like to get the powder form and mix it. I prefer just to have it already in the liquid form. And then the tongue oil is the most expensive item, and this is a lot. You're not going to probably even need a portion of this. So once you buy this, you can use this for a lot of products. And I think this is the smallest size it comes in, but it's only $9. So it's pretty good stuff, I guess. Again, this is my first project, so that's the reason why I'm filming it, so you can see what it looks like for a novice to do a staining and a sealing job on the wood stock for a WASR-10 or an AK-47. So, hope you enjoy this video. Okay, folks, first thing we have to do is field strip this WASR-10 so that we can get to the wood stock. So, first thing you do, obviously, is take the clip out. Make sure there's no clips attached here. Then we'll open the chamber. Make sure there's no bullets in there. Stick your finger in there just to be safe. We're good there. Then we take the top off. Push this thumb button down, and that allows you to take the cover off. Then you have this spring mechanism which handles the recoil and chambers the next round, so you take that out. Put that aside here. Then you take the slide out, pull it out like that. Normally you do field strip, you take the bolt out, but we're not going to have to worry about that right now. Okay, and then the next thing to do is take the gas tube off, like so. And then of course you want to take your cleaning rod out, because you're going to need to get to this stock down here. So just take that out. Okay, so that's the first step. Okay, we're not going to need any of this, so we're just going to put these down here. Okay, don't do anything with this gas block. We're going to need that because we're going to take this off. Some folks like to tape up and then sand down, but I'm going to do it just like that other guy did. I'm just going to take all the wood stock off so it'll be easier to work with and then get a more complete job. Here, what you have to do to get this piece off here, this hand guard here, is you have to take a screwdriver or flathead or something and push or nudge this up so you can lift it up like that, push it all the way forward, and that will release this piece on the gun barrel, and then you can just pull your stock off like that. And again, like I said earlier, you can see that there's a lot of gunpowder in here because I haven't ever stripped this down to clean it, so that's something I'm going to have to clean out before I start sanding this down. Anyway, so that's that. So now we've taken that apart, we're going to move on to this piece here. You're going to take your vice grip or locking wrench or however you want to do this, grab it right here where you can see that there's flat sides. It's very easy to do. Lock it in place. Then take this, grab it by the hand and rotate it either direction, halfway, like that. And then it should just come right off. No, it should. Maybe not so much.